So right
Get
there.
into this.
Let's get into this. Welcome to Rock Talk. We're talking rock. Uh
Episode
13.
13.
Episode 13, lucky number 13.
I like it.
A lot of good football this last weekend, man. It did not disappoint.
Yeah, no, not at all. I wish that the Texans would have won, but other than that, it was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um cool. Let's just get right into it. We'll do a little this might be a little extended episode just because I will not be able to record later this week. Um
On Thursday.
yeah, yeah. So we'll do a little divisional recap and a little conference championship preview. Um,
I like it. There's only two games.
yeah, exactly. That's why this kind of worked out well. Well, cool. Let's get into it.
Texans Chiefs.
Texans Chiefs. I do not like
I
the Chiefs.
I don't either, dude. In the first half, the Texans were I honestly like they were playing better and the rest just did everything that they I hate pulling that card, but like I'm allowed to for this one, I think.
Hard not
Like,
to, I feel like,
yeah,
when it got called the way it did.
I love that they didn't touch his head on either one of those 15-yard penalties.
Dude. The one where
And then,
the guys ran into each other over him
yeah.
and didn't actually touch him. It's like, how is that a penalty?
And then a minute later, he has the balls to fucking fall and
The
dive
biggest
out of
flop
bounds.
you've ever
Dude,
seen. Like, I still don't get how that's a penalty, even if he flops like that. Like, he's in bounds when they make contact with him. So, like,
that
why is
last
that a
one,
penalty?
they didn't call it, but that
Oh, that
he's
was just a
gotten that.
flop.
Yeah, like he was trying to get another one, dude. Like,
Dude, they need to, like, he needs to be penalized for that.
there's something, man. I don't
Like, they
know.
made
Like,
flopping illegal in the NBA. Like, sure, people still do it and get away with it, but, like, they call it if it's that
but
egregious as
still,
that was.
yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. He's giving me more reasons to not like them,
Oh,
and I already hated them.
oh my God. I hate
And
him.
I saw Taylor Swift and Caitlin Clark way more. I hate that Caitlin Clark's just getting thrown into this because I had no beef with her before,
Yeah, she's a
but
Chiefs fan.
now she's
She's in Kelsey's box.
no, yeah, I get it. What a great box to be in, but
Solid box. That's a solid
top five
box.
box.
Top five, maybe. Uh, but
Speaking of boxes, I know that we're not there yet, but God, I just want to shout out Commanders. Shout out that's just so sick, dude. I don't
so
know.
cool, dude.
I want them to win the whole damn thing,
Oh, me
and
too, dude. That was so cool.
we should save it. But we should talk. We should talk more about Texans.
Okay.
I'm getting
Yeah, I think I think CJ Stroud is actually very, very good.
Yeah, I do too.
Hot
I
take there.
Yeah, coming out of the
Uh,
woodwork with that one.
yeah, yeah, nobody's ever said that before. Um,
No, I definitely think that obviously he's pretty good. Their defense is going to be so good for a while, I
yeah,
think, with
yeah, they got a lot of
Anderson and
studs.
Stingley. And
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see what this game would have looked like with a fully healthy Texans team. I think it would have been a lot more competitive.
or a kicker, maybe.
Or a
I mean,
kicker. Yeah.
God, dude, send
Yeah.
Fairbairn to the fucking moon. I ripped
Fairbairn
that
looked
guy
bad.
hard this year,
You did.
and
You did.
never again. Kaimi no more.
Yeah.
Put him on the graphic. He ruined my weekend.
Okay. Consider it done. Consider it done. Uh, but yeah, Chiefs are the Chiefs,
Chiefin'.
man. They're gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't know, like
Yeah.
I've been saying it, and I don't know, like they're just going to. And I honestly am at the point where I don't even care how good everybody else looks. Like I don't know. It's gonna
Do
be
you
the
want to
Chiefs.
just take this into our own hands and save the world, and we can both
Bet
put a
on the
bet on them, or
Chiefs.
what?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Like, do
Let's
we
do it,
just
dude.
save everyone?
If that's what it takes, I'm willing to do that.
I mean, me too, man. I'm getting to the point. I don't even want to be right. I just want anyone else to win. It's really hard, man. If it's them versus Philly, I'm in shambles.
Yes, you sure
Like
are. You sure are, which is like what it's probably going to be.
it's probably going to be that, and I'm just going to go like to the movie theater or something. I'll hang out with you.
Don't even
You
watch
can
the
talk
Super
about the
Bowl.
game, but I don't know if I'm going to have much to contribute if that's the game.
Yeah. They just piss me off so much. I can't be impartial about the Chiefs. I'm like, actually talk about them other than like,
Same, other than the fact that I hate them and that I
yeah,
wish that they didn't exist.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just right now, it feels like they're going to win this Super Bowl. It just feels like there's no end in sight. Like, it feels like this is going to be the NFL for the next 15 years is Mahomes and
Why would it
Reed.
stop? They're just
Yeah.
going to get Tyreek Hill.
Like, even then, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it doesn't
Hmm.
matter who their receivers are. They have Mahomes and Reed. Like, and the refs are always on their side. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
don't know. I don't
I
know
just
what to
don't
do,
see it.
man.
I don't see it coming to an end anytime in the near future. I hope it does this year. I am rooting so fucking hard for the Buffalo Bills, dude. But
Me too, dude. And Washington, bro.
it
Oh my
feels like they're
God.
kind of built to beat them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and they did it once.
yeah,
Obviously, they know how, I guess.
0 and
But
3 in the playoffs, though.
yeah, I
This
it's
one's
in
it's in
Kansas City.
KC. Yeah, it's
It's not going to happen.
I'm so tired of it, dude.
But I mean, I think that Buffalo has a better shot. I don't know. It's easy to say now, but I just don't see Justin Tucker making that kick to beat him, or I don't know. Lamar did not sell me last
Shit
game. I think,
himself.
yeah, he did, dude.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's Mark Andrews too. Damn,
Oh, dude.
maybe the worst game of a tight end in recent memory.
Probably, dude. Like
Like
that high stakes and that good of a tight end. He lost the game for him, it felt like. And the whole
the
thing
two
has been
point, obviously, but the fumble,
the
bro,
fumble, dude. Yeah. And do you remember Lamar's fumble he had where he just like threw it on the
dropped it.
ground,
Yeah,
basically? The play before that, Mark
he dropped
Andrews
it.
dropped a wide open pass, would have gotten the
I
first
saw that
down.
one too. He had two drops, one of them being that one, but I know we're not there yet, but damn, bro.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Well, yeah, I
Let's
don't
get
have
into
much else to
Washington though.
say. Dude, the Washington Commanders. I know that when the playoffs first started, I said I was rooting against them because I didn't want Jayden Daniels to get a playoff win before Bo Nix, but like I've completely resigned
Hey,
myself. This is the
Jayden
coolest
is
thing I've seen in football in a very long
oh
time.
a minute. Yeah, dude. No, underdogs don't make it this far usually.
No,
And
no. And he just looks so good.
he does, dude. He doesn't really do. And also shout out Diami Brown.
Oh,
I
dude.
don't know how I'm saying if I'm saying it right,
I think it's
but
Diami.
Diami Brown.
Yeah.
The Amon Ra was his biggest fucking hater, man, and that was sick.
Rolled into his house and had a fucking huge game.
That catch that he made when I think it was Kirby Joseph is literally covering his eyes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Mm-hmm.
caught the football. I was like, oh my dude,
Yeah.
love
No,
that.
dude, that team is just like they're very dangerous just because they have no expectations at this point. It's just like we're just gonna
Uh-huh.
go play, have fun, be loose. Like I was listening to this game on the radio for a little bit because I was driving, and the sideline reporter was just saying like we're in Detroit. This place is absolutely rocking. Like everyone's trying to get to the Commanders, and like in between snaps and in between plays, they're playing like super loud music in the stadium. And the
Hmm.
reporter said she was on the Commander's sideline, and everybody on the sideline was just up, just fucking dancing, like high fiving, just having a good fucking time. And it's like to
Dude,
do that in Detroit when you're playing the 1 seed, like these guys don't give a fuck, dude. They could win the whole thing, I think.
that reminds me of, and I don't know if it's like the same thing exactly, but did you see like Dan Lanning and Oregon against Wisconsin this year? That it was a
I
super
don't
good game
remember it.
in Wisconsin, and Oregon was the overall number one. Wisconsin's unranked, like spreads like 12, something like that. Oregon is down three going into the fourth quarter. And you know how all these college football teams, when they're home, they'll have a song. Like, I don't know specifically each one, but Wisconsin's is Jump Around,
Yeah, I
that
know
like
that one for
the
sure.
head
Yeah.
banging one. And so Dan Lanning all week at practice, because usually when that comes on, the other team just shuts down, the
Yeah,
stadium goes
your
crazy.
your dick is
Like,
shriveling back into your
you're
body.
dead, right?
Yeah,
Dan Lanning had that come on at practice all week
just
at
all
random
week.
times.
I love it.
And whenever it would come on, everyone on the team had to stop what they were doing and dance.
And jump
And
around,
yeah,
dude.
and
I
just jump
love
around
it.
and
I
dance.
fucking love
But
it.
so it came on in the fourth quarter, and the Oregon team is just going crazy. And they've scored 15 or 14
Yeah.
points in the fourth and won.
It's awesome,
But
man.
no,
Um,
sick coaching. It reminded me of that.
yeah. Um, no, dude, sure does. It sure seems like the Commanders are here to stay, man. Like they're going to be
Yeah,
a real fucking force going forward for the next decade. It feels like if Daniels keeps playing like this.
you're telling me this is the worst version of Jayden Daniels? I mean, I
Yeah,
guess he could have a sophomore slump like CJ
he
Stroud, but
probably will, but I don't
I
know,
don't
dude.
know, man.
Stroud
I
didn't
feel
look
like,
this good.
yeah,
Like
he didn't look this good,
he
and the team
like
around them is going to get better, I would assume.
and Jayden looks like he's played in 20 playoff games the way he acts. He's just so like
Absolutely.
no panic. No, he's not
Uh
rushing
huh.
anything. He's just like, okay, I'll go here. He's covered. He's covered. Oh, it's just that's
And
how easy it is for him.
it's just, I wish that I could like just be like have his brain for like 30 seconds just to like have that kind of confidence
Yeah.
in anything I do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they, in the first quarter, they went for it on that fourth down with Mariota and it was bullshit.
Oh
Didn't even
my
do anything.
God.
Did you see the camera pans to Jane Daniels and he's just cheesing
He's
ear
just
to
like, what
ear.
the fuck, dude? Like,
He's just
yeah.
smiling. He's laughing at the goofy play. I was like, what, bro? Like, you should be like, your heart should be in your fucking stomach right
They
now. Like,
don't give a fuck, dude. That's why they're so
no,
dangerous because they
I
just don't
know,
care.
dude. And it's Philly, bro. Oh my God, there's no one I want them to be more than
Oh,
Philly.
yeah. No, man.
Same with them. Like,
Yep, same here, man. I don't know. Like I said, I've just completely resigned myself to just like this is so special what we're watching.
let's,
I'm not going to root against it.
yeah,
After the first game and I saw how good he looked, I was like kind of leaning that way. And after he wins the second one, dude, in Detroit, I'm like I am all the fuck in on this. Like
all in,
it's
bro.
because it's the Commanders too. Like I remember growing up because like they haven't been to the playoffs or haven't they've won two playoff games since like 1992 before this year. I was
Mm-hmm.
born in 2000. My entire life, the Redskins football team Commanders
Has been
were
ass.
an absolute joke. Like
Absolutely.
when I was like first becoming sentient about football, I was just like, wait, this is a team? And like they have like who roots for this team? Like
The
they're never good. They never will be good. And so now the fact that they're here, first
it's like
year,
what?
first year, dude. Like you get Dan Quinn, you get Jayden Daniels, you get your boy Bobby Wagner, you get Austin Eckler, you
The
get
other thing that I want to shout out, the man that made all these decisions, the man that drafted Jaden Daniels, the man that hired Dan Quinn, they took Adam Peters from the Niners. He was the man who drafted Greenlaw, Kittle, Purdy, fucking you name it on the
Mhm.
Niners. They're drafting around 3 or below. Adam Peters had
Well,
a very crucial say in that
I
pick.
feel like didn't they take a guy from like the Warriors too? There was like a
Um,
guy who worked for the Golden State Warriors who now works for the Commanders. Oh, it's fuck, what's
it's
his
the
name?
Sixers. I think. Are you just
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
the
no.
owner?
No, I'm
Like,
not talking about the owner. There was like the GM for the Warriors, or I think he was the GM for the Warriors, got hired in
like
some
Bob Myers?
capacity. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure Bob Myers works for the Commanders.
Really?
Yeah, let me see.
I wouldn't be. I guess I would be surprised. I didn't hear that, but I
Uh,
the Adam Peters I know hired Dan Quinn. He hired Jaden Daniels, and I don't know. I don't want to say he's getting swept under the rug. No one talks about GMs, but shout out Adam Peters.
okay, here we go. In January 24, Bob Myers was hired by the Washington Commanders as an advisor and consultant to owner Josh Harris, who had acquired the team the previous year.
Wow,
Yeah, pretty fucking crazy.
that's super cool.
Yeah, the dude just jumped from basketball from the fucking Warriors to
Well,
football.
and Harris owns the Sixers,
hmm hmm
so like
So
I'm
they
sure that
probably
they
had,
were.
yeah, they've definitely
Yeah,
had some sort of connection, but
no, that's crazy. Shout out the
hmm
Commanders. Shout out Adam Peters.
it's
They're
awesome,
doing
man.
everything right, and no one's really talking about it yet, but all that was going through my mind in that Detroit game, and not that it's really a competition, but like, what if I would have told you 2 years ago that Dan Quinn was going to win a Super Bowl before Kyle Shanahan?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that is, and I know that, but like they were to get, they lost that Super Bowl together. You know what I mean? And Kyle has had wagons since. Dan Quinn had, this is his first year
he's been a
being coach
DC.
since.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, I don't
it's
know.
awesome,
Like,
dude. I love his aggressiveness. I love Daniels' aggressiveness. Kingsbury seems to just have be
Freaking
having
Terry, man. Terry freaking
Terry.
McLaurin.
I'm that's the one guy I'm probably the happiest for on this whole
Me
team.
too. Me too.
Yeah,
Like,
just he's been through so much, so many shitty quarterbacks, and he's still always been good. Like I don't
no, I
know,
agree.
it's awesome. And the Lions, man. Let's talk about the Lions. What the fuck, dude?
Is the window
No,
like, hear me out, okay? I just don't know if they get better before they get worse. I'm
I
not saying
agree.
that they won't be a good team next year. They're going to be
No,
awesome
I
next
agree.
year.
But they did lose Ben Johnson. They're probably going to
They
lose Aaron Glenn.
they're going to have to get new coordinators, new system, and I don't know. Jared Goff money wise is probably all figured out, and not that that's even the future. But like, I don't know how much longer that will be a thing. Probably like 5 more years. Like
Yeah,
that's
no,
not a big
I
worry.
think he's going to stick around for a while.
But all these young guys, I feel like Amon Ra doesn't make any money. I actually he did just get paid, but
Yeah.
I feel like they got people, young people that are going to need to get paid. That just I don't
I
know.
don't
Maybe they'll
yeah,
have to
I
make
don't know
some
if they paid
decisions.
Hutchinson yet, but they'll have to pay him. They'll have to
There's
pay
Gibbs,
Gibbs.
obviously.
Yeah.
Like they got
Yeah.
and Sewell. Has Penny Sewell gotten a contract?
I'm
Like their
pretty
line,
sure, I'm almost positive he has.
because he's in the same class as Jamar Chase, and Jamar hasn't. So that's why I'm curious. You know what I mean?
Let me see. He signed a 4 year, $112 million deal. So he's been paid.
Got John. No, I just as a Niners fan, it feels like it's going to start catching up. Then you're going to start losing players.
Yeah, no, eventually. I mean, fucking Niners haven't. You guys still have
I guess
fucking
that's fair.
everybody.
It feels like it's happening right now, but I guess that's fair.
Nothing's happened yet, brother.
Yeah,
I think as long as you guys have Purdy, they're gonna try to hold on to that core as long as possible until like nobody can walk anymore.
yeah, probably so. I was not that we're on Niners talk whatsoever, but like I joke about Genty to the Niners almost once an episode, and I don't know, dude. I'm kind of convincing myself it is the last thing that we need. We took Ricky fucking Pearsall as our first round pick last year, and I'd argue that our best offensive position might have been receiver. Like we were deep, bro. We had three people that we were paying a lot of money to, and we were like, "Yep,
Yeah.
we need a fourth in the
Hmm.
first round." Like,
So I think part of that is just because injuries. Like it seems like the Niners are always injured.
yeah, I guess. But I mean, McCaffrey, he's always injured too. You could argue. So I mean,
Yeah, but not until this year.
but I mean, before like when he
Yeah,
was.
before when he was on Carolina, I get it. Yeah, but
But I
yeah,
don't know. Like it just seems like Ayuk and Debo. We just paid them both, and we have Jawan. Like that's a deep receiver room, and we go and
definitely.
take a guy who really should have probably been like a third round pick. No one was really talking about him being that high.
Yeah.
And
Hey, he's been a stud.
no, no, I love Ricky Pearsall. I'm a big fan, but I'm just saying I never know what the fuck they're about to do. When they take Genty at 11, I honestly think that's more of a possibility than
Sure, sure.
people think.
Um, yeah, no, I don't think the Lions are totally dead, but this was just like a total shocker. You know, they were the Super
Yeah,
Bowl favorites, hosting like first time ever that the road to the Super Bowl has gone through Detroit and they lose the first game, dude.
the first
It's just
damn
like,
game.
I don't know. After the game was over, it just like, I was just thinking, I was like, I mean, at the end of the day, they are the Lions. Like, that is one of the
It
most Lions thing you could possibly do.
There is that. It is also like I feel like to a lot of America and a lot of football fans, like they're still the sweetheart. They're
Oh,
still the
for
underdog.
sure. Yeah, for
But
sure.
like in my head, like I viewed them as the Niners' biggest threat for the past 3 years.
Hmm.
So like I was rooting for the Commanders before the first snap. Like I sure as shit wanted the Lions to lose last night. Like
Hmm.
if you would have told me they were going to win the Super Bowl, cool, that's fine. But like I'm not sitting there begging for it. Like
Yeah. I mean, that literally, really all the games other than the Chiefs game, I didn't really care who won. I was just
same. I
like,
wanted Josh Allen,
it's going to
but
be
like
fun either way.
I like Lamar and Derrick Henry. Like there's nothing that like would upset me. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. No, but I don't know. I think Lions are still on the right track. I mean, they made the NFC Championship last year. Dan Campbell. Is Dan Campbell a real offensive guru? I know he played tight end. He's an offensive guy.
I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know. Obviously,
probably
he's a
not.
badass. What
Yeah.
does he do? And I'm not like I'm asking like for the division of labor between him, Glenn, and Ben
No, dude, he's
Johnson.
just
Like,
I think he's just the ultimate motivator. He's just like one of those like CEO head coaches. Like he doesn't call plays either way, but he just gets everybody ready and gets
I
everybody
think that
motivated and ready to.
no, I think that you're right.
He's the guy that like everybody believes in. You know what I mean? Like
No, yeah, he's a great coach.
the coordinators believe in him, the players believe in him, the fucking front office believes in him. Like he's just that kind of guy, it seems like.
I just to me now it seems like if they don't absolutely hit on smash on these coordinators because they had two of the best in the friggin' league, it seems
Yeah.
like their team could totally fizzle out, Sean. If Dan Campbell's a rah rah guy, I mean, if you got
It
if you
could,
got
but like
obviously McDaniels just went to the Patriots, but if you got Josh McDaniels calling the plays, it ain't gonna work. Like, you know what I mean?
wait,
Like,
McDaniels went to the Patriots?
yeah, bro. What are
Oh
we
God.
doing? Did we
Poor
not
Drake
just
May,
see
dude.
the Raiders? Did we not
Uh,
just see the Raiders
yeah. Well, at least it's as an OC. But all of his success as an OC came when he
with Tom
was
Brady?
the offensive coordinator for Tom fucking Brady. Like
No,
I
yeah.
there's no way you're that good.
Sean,
Like
I think that maybe me and you could have been the offensive coordinators for Tom Brady.
Adam Gase was the OC for the Broncos when Peyton Manning won MVP. Where is he now?
No
Who is
one talks about that year.
yeah. Like he got a head
Swept
coaching
that one
job the
under the rug
next
real
year, and
quick.
I don't know if he lasted 2 years. Like,
No, Adam Gase was
neither,
a
and
meme.
just like McDaniels hasn't anywhere he's been. He was the head coach at Denver before he went back to fucking New England, and he was
Uh-huh.
dog shit, dude. Like
And then the Raiders, and he just ruined the
dog shit,
Raiders.
dude. Yeah, tanked
Like,
him.
the Raiders weren't something great to begin with, but like the little bit that they had was gone.
Gone, dude.
Like,
Yeah, get rid of Derek Carr, the only good
to
quarterback you've had
sign
over
Jimmy G. They
who
traded
played for the
Derek Carr
Patriots.
for Jimmy G, bro. I
It's
saw who was it? There was like a Patriots coach. It was Vrabel before he signed with New England. But apparently they asked Mark Davis about Vrabel, like they're going to interview Vrabel, and he said, "No, I've had enough of the Patriot way."
yeah, yeah,
But he does have Tom Brady, so
no, but um, no. So what I was saying is, like, yes, they will lose their coordinators, but I don't think that necessarily means they're just dead. Because if you look at when Philly lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, they got there on the backs of Gannon and Steichen, who both left, and here we are now. And granted, Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio are two very good coordinators still, but
also granted, like that was 2.5 years ago. Like the Eagles did not go right back to the Super Bowl. It took them time to rebuild a new
yeah,
system. You know what I
sure.
mean? Like
And it will for the Lions too, but
that following year, they started out 11-0 and then lost every game for the rest of the season,
yeah, and
right?
then
And
lost
then
to the Bucks
lost,
in the first round.
yep,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, no, and I mean, I think it might take some time for the Lions too, but they just have so many good pieces on offense. Like Gibbs is a top three running back.
I literally think he's two,
Is
bro.
it
I
Barkley,
I'm
Henry, Gibbs? Like
I was putting I like that I would rather have on my team right now.
I would
Gibbs is
want
one.
Gibbs. Yeah, I would
Gibbs is
want Gibbs.
one, I think.
I think I'd pick Barkley over Gibbs, but
Really? I
yeah.
just feel like he's probably like 5 years older. You know
He's
what I
older,
mean?
but he's not like he hasn't gotten over the hill yet. You know what I mean? Like he's
No,
still
I agree. I feel like Saquon's got like four more Saquon badass years, and Jameer Gibbs might have like nine.
yeah, no, I can see
Like,
that.
but I don't know. He's one of
But
like
I
the few
mean,
players in the
yeah, you
league that
got
I
them, you got Amon Ra, you got Goff. He's solid. Maybe Goff is just because of Ben Johnson, but you never know.
yeah. Did you see that meme that I sent you that David Montgomery posted? You should go look at Rock Talk or Broncos Niners. It's the most
Wait,
recent one.
Broncos what Niners?
Broncos are better than the
Oh yeah,
Niners.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right.
But actually, Sean, not anymore because I don't know
Ben
if you've checked
Johnson.
out Tankathon.
That's a good meme.
That's Monty's page though.
That's a good meme.
Yeah, I liked it. Sean, I don't know. I think you could argue the Niners had a better season than the Broncos, dude.
Go ahead. Argue that.
Try.
You will never convince me that.
Yeah, no,
You
fair
guys have
enough.
a more talented team and won half the games. I
But
guess
now
no.
when it's
How
all the argument that I would make is just that like there's 29 losers and one winner, so we're the 11th best. Like we had the 11th best season because we got the 11th pick. You know what I mean? Or the 12th best season.
that's actually the opposite of that. You would have had the 18th
No,
best season
I'm saying though, when it's all said
or
and
20th
done,
best season.
like when the last year when the Niners walked away losing the Super Bowl, they had the worst season in the NFL because they have the 31st pick. And like obviously I'm twisting it, like you want to go to the Super Bowl, but like those were the memes I saw after we lost. Like, oh, Niners had the worst season in the fucking league. I guess they had the last pick in the first round and they lost. Like,
Yeah. No, it
I'm just
sucks.
reversing it now that it's my team.
Sure, sure.
You know what I mean?
Which is your right. Uh,
Yeah, it's my freaking.
but no, no.
No, I
We
agree.
we have we had the better season and we will have the better season going forward because we have a better quarterback. And
You think
I'm
so?
sorry to say it, but
You know what the crazy part
Bo
is,
is better
bro?
than Purdy. I'll say it.
I bet you that. How old is Bo next?
24, I think,
Okay.
maybe
Let's see,
23.
Brock Purdy, 25. So Brock's 1 year older, and he probably has 8 more playoff wins.
In
6.
Bo turns 25 at the end of February. And also fuck you because Bo has been in the NFL for 1 year.
Fair, but Brock's been in the league for 3, and
On
he's
a
regarded
fuck
as.
on the most loaded roster in the fucking league, dude. If Bo was on that roster, you guys would have won the Super Bowl last year.
No, Brock Purdy was not our problem whatsoever, dude.
Yeah, it was this year.
You think Brock Purdy was our problem this year? We didn't have a running back. We didn't have a receiver. We didn't have a
Yeah,
wide receiver one or a wide receiver two or a defensive end or a corner,
didn't
like,
have a
or
didn't
a
have a
left tackle.
didn't have a quarterback. Was support
He was the only
position.
thing we did have.
Hmm.
Bro, you're crazy if you
I'm
think
just
Brock Purdy was the problem.
I'm just winding you up, Lof. I just like seeing you
No,
get like
dude.
this.
We have a Pro Bowler at every goddamn position that either lost a child or went to Germany. Like, we had 2 All Pros lose children.
Yeah,
So,
that's pretty insane.
like, no, yeah. Like, Brock Purdy, by the hand of
So
God,
like
didn't
I'm
get
so
hurt.
confused
And
by you because all you tell me is how shitty the Niners are. And then I always tell you, no, 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 no. Niners are very good. You guys like have very good players. And now that I'm saying the opposite, you're fighting me on it.
you're telling me that Brock Purdy sucked this year because,
I'm not.
like,
I'm just
it.
saying Bo's better.
Okay, why? How?
He's better with his legs. He's got a bigger arm.
They're the
He's
same
got
age,
more
and
room
Brock
to go.
Purdy, like, Brock Purdy's been in the league for 2 more years. They're the same damn age. Like, there's no Bo Nix is younger. Like,
What is that? How is being older being better or being younger being better? I'm not saying older, younger. I'm just saying better today.
I guess I don't know. I don't agree, but I'm sure that Pro Football Focus would, and every fucking list that you could Google would. But they got Brock Purdy at 25, so
Yeah.
there's like 9 quarterbacks in the NFL that have been to a Super Bowl. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know, and he's regarded like literally. I saw a list this year that had Jimmy Garoppolo ahead, and he's the Rams' fucking backup, dude.
Well,
Like,
dude, Jimmy Garoppolo went to a Super Bowl. He's one of the nine, right? Like, like I'm
I don't
saying
know.
the
That's
Niners are
so different,
amazing
though.
as a team. Like you have an amazing coach, amazing system, amazing players. Quarterback's not the strong suit, but it doesn't have to be. Like it's
I
not.
guess just like yes,
It
traditionally yes, but this year it did not feel like that. We didn't
was
have
a
a
lot of
football team,
it was a
and
lot of
we didn't have
injuries.
like I don't know. We've been shuffling through defensive coordinators. We've had 3 in 2 years.
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty crazy. Dude, I was so one of my buddies I work with. Now you're talking coordinators. I'm gonna bring up the Broncos here. We're completely off topic, but let's keep this rolling. Uh,
I like it.
one of my buddies I work with is he's from Denver. He's like a huge Broncos fan, and so we talk Broncos like a lot. And we were talking yesterday, I think, and I was like, dude, who's the Broncos offensive coordinator? Like, I don't even know. And he was like, you know what? I don't know either. He was like, I know our quarterbacks coach is Davis Webb. I was like, I knew that too. but I don't know. And Sean Payton calls the plays. I, honest to God, don't even know who our OC is. I know
Do you have
Sean.
one?
I mean, I feel like we have to. But yes,
I like genuinely, I don't know if like
if it's like a
I
requirement.
like there's been years where like I don't know, Clint Kubiak's our offensive coordinator. He just got promoted. I don't even know who got demoted. I couldn't tell you who the Niners was last year.
Broncos
Like
OC is Joe Lombardi.
Joe Lombardi.
Yeah, who is with I think the Chargers before that.
I genuinely couldn't name you one since McDaniel because I just feel like it's Kyle. But like I feel like it's the
Hmm.
same with the Broncos. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. It's just like Sean Payton calls the plays, so it's like whatever. And then Vance Joseph calls the plays on defense. So
I bet you that there's a room of like four dudes that like help design them, but like I feel like
hmm
Kyle like makes the buck. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure. For sure. Um, we're right on. Okay, well
Should we
let's
go
move
to
on.
the Rams? The
Let's do that.
stupid ass Rams. I don't know. Saquon's just so good.
He's a
They still can't
freak,
throw the
dude.
ball, bro. I just want the Eagles to get down 7 or 10 once and they're cooked, I think. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
you
not
know that.
cooked.
Yeah, I think I still think it's somewhat of a winning formula. Like he doesn't need to be Superman like he has needed to be in the last few years.
I say the same thing every week. Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball, but he doesn't have to. And every
Mhm.
week he just doesn't have to.
Yeah, just doesn't
So
have to. Yeah.
ever. So he might just be
He,
able to do it the whole season. But
he has to throw it just enough to keep the safeties honest so they fall back and Saquon Barkley, once he breaks through the line, has 20 yards of space in front of him. That's like the only thing they really need Hurts to do. Uh,
the one of my I bet on prize picks this week and it was like Saquon Barkley longest rush over 20 and a half yards. And it was like the fifth play of the game. He broke like that massive, massive touchdown.
yeah, yeah.
I guess it was a little later, but it was in the first quarter. It just felt like it was instant.
Uh, yeah.
I don't know. They're a
Uh,
wagon, but
no, they're very good. I do think Hurts limits them a bit. Uh, but I don't know.
his legs
I
are really
just,
nice.
it's very nice. And I just think back of like the Super Bowl that they lost to the Chiefs. Hurts was the best player on the field in that game. He played better. He outplayed Mahomes. He
He
outplayed
balled
like,
out. There's the lasting image for me is the last play of the game. They're on like their own 48, and Jalen Hurts has to throw a Hail Mary to win the Super Bowl. And the ball lands on like the 14-yard line.
yeah, yeah, he just doesn't even get
So
it there. Yeah.
he couldn't even get it there. So like that was my lasting Super Bowl image. It totally erased his 400 yards and four touchdowns. But obviously, Jalen Hurts is a badass quarterback. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's injured as part of it too. Maybe not like fully injured, but he's definitely seems like he's playing through something.
They seem like a running team that can dink and dunk sometimes. Like every completion is 3 yards to Goddard or 7 yards to AJ Brown.
AJ
Like
Brown, yeah.
I bet you his
Yeah.
average depth of target, dude, is like less than 5 yards. It feels like. Like it seems like Jalen Hurts just never throws the football.
I'm gonna look that up.
His A dot, I
Yeah.
bet you it's less than like 7, dude. And I bet you Brock Purdy's is like 25. Not that that's a great thing. Like you don't connect on all of
Yeah.
them, but
What's Mahomes this year? Like he's not throwing
yeah,
bombs.
Mahomes is throwing some dink and dunks, but he has some moments I feel like where he can like at least throw it 20
Mhm.
yards. I'm like trying to imagine Jalen Hurts throwing a 30-yard pass and I can't.
Which is crazy because I feel like his first few years in the league, he was a fucking bomber, dude. Like he would throw it
Yeah,
deep
dude.
and like
I
often.
I feel like, and maybe I'm just like a hater, honestly. I'm sure that's some of it, but like
I'm
it
sure
just
it
to me
is.
seems like every play is like they throw it to the receiver before the first down, and then the receiver runs and gets the first
Mhm.
down.
Which
Like,
is that's what the Niners are or
yeah, to a
have
certain
been.
extent.
Yeah.
This year, did you pull up that
Debo
list? Because
Debo is
I
an
think Brock
absolute.
Purdy like led the league in depth of target, is why
I
that's
have
like on the dome.
Hurts. I have Hurts with 7.5 is his average depth of target.
2024 ADOT leaders NFL. Let's hope that just works. Air yards.
Dude, I'll bet you Bo Nix is like 2. Like he threw an ungodly amount of screens this year.
Bo Nix is actually pretty good, dude.
I
Bo
did
Nix
see
is like sixth.
6. I saw a stat today that he had the fourth most completions this year on passes that traveled over 50 yards in the air.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, like he was fucking bombing it there near the end.
Average depth of target leaders, NFL. Top 10 average depth. Duh, it's giving me fucking receivers. QB. Jared Goff.
That makes sense.
Um, Give me the number though. Oh, no. The average depth of target is pulling me up like the fucking five quarterbacks that caught a pass and their depth of their goddamn target. I can't
Okay.
find what I'm trying to find,
Okay,
but
we're getting off track. Yeah, I bet I picked the Rams in Rams Eagles. I was pretty happy with it, honestly, especially at +6. It looked like they were going to win the game, and then
they
Saquon
definitely
Barkley
kind of
happened.
backdoored it, but
Hmm.
like at least late, like the Eagles, I feel like kind of ran away with it at
They
the end.
did,
But
yeah. Um, but they were down three at halftime. They were down one going into the third quarter. Like it was a tight game.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of happy to see one of them lose. I wish it would have been the Eagles, though, honestly.
Really.
Yeah, I just don't like them, man.
Dude,
They're like,
imagine a Rams Commanders NFC championship it'd probably be here again.
yeah, that'd be
It'd probably be
crazy.
in Arizona.
Hmm. That's wild.
Yeah, that would have been sweet, but didn't happen. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about that game, I guess.
Yeah, there was
Puka
some
and
weather
Kyron
in the
Williams are
second half.
fucking freaks. It looks like
Yeah,
if the Rams can get younger and I'm not even gonna say better, but just laterally good at quarterback, then they're set up for a long time to be contenders.
I agree, and I think Matt Stafford's fine. I don't think that Matt Stafford can take this current I don't think that this Rams team can win a Super Bowl with Matt Stafford right
No,
now.
like
Like I
he's
think that they're going to need someone new before they will be able to again.
sure. Yeah, he's not getting any younger. And like he seems like the perfect guy to me. Like draft a quarterback this year and then just let him
Yeah,
sit for 2 more years and then
I that might have been the goal with like Stetson Bennett or fucking
could
I
be.
don't even
Yeah, I forgot they had
but
Stetson Bennett.
I don't know. There's been like weird stuff about him. Like he like was on like the mentally not available list,
Mhm.
like going through shit. So
Mhm.
like I don't even know if he's currently with the team, anything like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But
I wasn't aware of any of that. I saw he got
they do have
arrested like
him.
last year, I think, didn't he?
That yeah, that was like
Or was that when he was
after
still with Georgia? That was after the
that was
national
after the
championship.
national championship, but
Yeah,
he
you're
had
right.
something where like he like didn't go to training camp but was like excused for mental health or something like
Mhm.
that.
He
But
just hasn't been back.
yeah, or at least I don't know. I obviously don't keep up with it, but I
Yeah,
saw like a
you're not really
video.
hearing much about the Rams backup QB.
He might have made it out, but I mean, week 18, it was Jimmy Garoppolo, so
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
All right. Let's cut this off here because we're about to get cut
Bet,
off anyways. I'll send you a new one
bet.
and we'll talk Ravens Bills when we're back.
Theo Vaughn at the inauguration today.
I saw a clip of him in the bus.
You
Like
didn't see the Paul brothers?
I saw a clip of him in the bus with the Paul brothers and like Conor McGregor. And
You didn't see like the chair incident?
uh-uh.
The Logan Paul is like recording, and him and Jake are sitting right behind Theo Vaughn, and Theo's like chair breaks, and he just like collapses in the middle of like the fucking. There's everyone there, but like
Presidential inauguration.
super awkward, right?
Yeah.
But they like you recording it, they're like laughing or whatever. Theo tweets out that like the Paul brothers fucked with his chair, and there's a time and a place, and that was not it. And I couldn't tell if he was being serious, but like
I've found you should just always assume he's not.
yeah, fair. I saw a comment when on a post about him that said one time I saw him in the Nashville airport and I said, "Oh my God, are you Theo Vaughn?" And he said, "Not today. Not today. I'm not."
Not right now. Sorry.
Nope. Sorry. Now he cracks me up.
Dude, he is fucking hilarious. I love Theo Vaughn. Theo, I know you're watching. Shout out.
Shout out Theo. Vaughn, not Ash.
Yeah, Vaughn. All right. Let's get into the last game, game of the decade, game of the century. Not century. Definitely
Game of the
decade though.
Mark Andrews.
Oh, Bills Ravens. Bills 27, Ravens 25.
I had Bills +1. I wanted the Bills, but that was sad.
Just an absolute heartbreaker there for Baltimore.
Yeah, dude.
And I feel like, the narrative has always been like Lamar shrinks in the playoffs, and that's why they can't win. He absolutely did not shrink in this game. This was not
He
on
had
him.
a top. He had it was a pick and the
He
fumble,
had
but
one like
like
really bad pick and the
the
fumble,
pick
but
was disgusting and the fumble
yeah,
was disgusting. But like he got them back in it. He gave them
dude,
more than enough of an
he
opportunity to win.
exactly. He got them in the position to win that game, or at least go to
The
overtime.
the Bills really did nothing in the second half, man. I had Josh Allen over 23 fantasy score. He was at 16 and a half at halftime and finished the game at 18. He got 1.5 fantasy points in the second half. Like the
Yeah,
game was theirs.
I'm looking at the stats right now, just like what's up on CBS, and it says it's showing like the passing leaders. Lamar Jackson, 254 yards, two touchdowns. Josh Allen, 127 yards, zero touchdowns.
Mahomes had 177, bro. Like, shut up, dude. Like, they're not even.
See, so when Josh Allen and Mahomes have 125 yards and they win, it's flirting. But when Jalen Hurts does it, it's harassment.
Yeah, literally, dude. That's what it feels like, dude.
It is. It is. Um, but yeah, I am officially on the wagon for Buffalo Bills, man.
Yeah, we need them, dude. We fucking need them. We need to put this madness to an end because
Mhm.
I can't root for the Eagles, and really, I don't know, the
Did you
Commanders, that'll
see
be tough.
did you see Marlon Humphreys? Like I don't know if it was a quote or like a tweet where he was
He
just
just
like,
tweeted,
yeah, he was just like, whoever comes out of the NFC or Bills, just beat the Chiefs. I'm tired of this
like,
shit.
I'm tired of this, man.
And
Like, just someone do
they didn't even lose to the Chiefs, too. That's
it.
the
No,
funniest
yeah.
part. It's
Just
like,
please
please
stop
God,
this.
end this.
No, I'm in the same fucking boat, man.
Yeah.
Any other team, I'll take Philly right now. That would
Yeah.
suck, but
Yeah.
give me Philly.
Yep. No, but I don't know. I feel like Buffalo's got a good chance. Ravens played the Chiefs really fucking tough in week one. And I know that was a long time ago, but they very well could have won that game.
I
Uh,
agree. I agree. I mean, Buffalo can too. I don't know. It's going to be a great game. I'm
it
excited to
is.
find out what those spreads are.
Yeah, I'm excited for both of these games. Let me look. I bet you the spread's already
Do you
up.
want to guess or do you want
Um,
to?
I'm already looking at it. Do you want to guess?
I'm already looking at it.
No. Guess. Yeah. We'll talk about that more in the
I
preview
love
portion.
both the dogs.
I don't. I think it's gonna be Chiefs Eagles. Chiefs gonna win,
Nah, bro. Nah, bad pick, Sean.
and at least we made the playoffs.
Yeah,
I
I don't
feel
know,
I
man.
have a feeling that's just going to be all of my happiness for the next 10 years. It's just, hey, we made it.
We
Sweet.
made it that one time.
Maybe we'll win a game every now and then, but
Do you remember that one year?
it's always yeah, it's always going to be the Chiefs. Which God, oh, I hate them. And dude, oh my God. So my mom is a Chiefs fan, as I'm sure you know.
Wonderful lady.
Sure. She look dude,
Shitty sports fandom.
when oh, terrible, dude. Like so she was playing golf on Saturday, right? Or yeah, Saturday, because the Chiefs played the
Mhm.
first game Saturday. Mel was with her, and my mom was telling all the ladies, like, Chiefs play tomorrow night. Like, we're gonna have to watch. They play tomorrow night. And then Mel was like, no, they play at 2 o'clock today. Like,
Right now.
and then my mom was like, nah, like, you're wrong. Like, I know they play tomorrow night. And then she's like, no, look, like, it's today. And my mom's just like, Oh, she pisses me off so much because she's just like delusional. Like I
About the
tell,
Chiefs or
yes,
about
yes. Like I tell her, like every time I shit on the Chiefs, she's like, "Why are you so mean?" Nah, nah, nah. I'm like, dude, everybody in the world fucking hates the Chiefs. Like they're the
no,
most
yeah.
team in the NFL right now. She's like, "What? No, they're not. Everybody loves the Chiefs." Like, see, so you just don't know. Like
Like you
you
don't understand.
don't have your finger on the pulse at all. Like
Maybe everyone you talk to, but
yeah, yeah. All the people from Kansas City that are your friends, sure. But
I'm
like,
sure that they are Chiefs fans.
and those are the only ones. Like everybody else wants the Chiefs to lose. Like
No, yeah, my grandpa is a diehard Chiefs fan, which pains me. But like, he's also a Royals fan when I was a kid and a Chiefs fan. So like, I know it's legit.
sure.
I forgot exactly what it was, man. He's like super hardcore Republican. But there was like one year where like it was during the knees or something with Colin Kaepernick, but like the NFL did or said something that my grandpa did not agree with. Okay. And it was the year that Mahomes won the MVP and they won the Super Bowl. And he didn't buy the NFL package, refused to watch NFL football that year because of their stance on something. I forgot what it was,
I was probably the
but
Kaepernick bullshit.
it
Like
was something like that. But then
yeah.
like there was another year he didn't watch the
It's because they put end racism in the end zones.
it honestly might have been something like that. There was another one in like baseball. He didn't watch like the All-Star game or something because it was sponsored by Coca-Cola, but then Coca-Cola said something bad, and so MLB got a new sponsor. My grandpa was like, "Yep, not watching it anymore." But like, I was like, dude, the willpower of this man, like, your team is finally good. You've been a fan your whole
Dude,
life.
they have never been good. Like
No, yeah,
yeah.
like, and you're gonna not buy the NFL package because of
He
some
hops off the
bullshit.
bandwagon right as everybody else is hopping on, dude. That's
Like he likes the Chiefs, but he won't watch them. He doesn't want to give the NFL his money, his viewership. So like he keeps up, he'll check the score on his phone,
he
but
just
like
doesn't watch it.
no, he won't watch because he can't give the NFL the satisfaction.
Oh my God, that's too funny, man.
Drives me insane, but I think it's
Oh,
hilarious. What
yeah. So yeah, if you're Baltimore, where do you
do
go
you
from
go?
here? Yeah. What's your next move if you're
I
Baltimore?
literally think you just try again and you try again. Like I,
And just
I don't
hope.
really know. They didn't have Zay Flowers. Maybe he'll be healthy next year. Like I don't know. I can't really tell you what they need other than I guess a little bit better of a defense. But
Yeah,
like
their defense was kind of ass this year.
it was, and that can. I mean, I just feel like every defense in the NFL always could get better. You know what I mean? It's a
Hmm.
lot easier to replace. I feel like a defensive guy than a skill position player.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
But like I don't know. I feel like their skill positions are set. Their offense is good. Their line's great. I
You
mean,
have your quarterback. Yeah.
you have the a top running back. Like they just need to improve their defense and hope, honestly,
Hmm.
hope that they get lucky dice roll. I don't know. You know what I mean? It takes
But
luck to win the Super Bowl.
how much of that is Lamar Jackson going to take before he's like I need to go somewhere else where we actually are going to win this thing? Because it's very obvious that he is like winning is his number one priority. I was thinking about this today. I bet if he wins MVP, he'll be pissed. He's like, okay, who fucking cares? Like,
Probably like it's just hard, man, because like it obviously like all these guys just want to win. They just want to win the Super Bowl. Only one fucking team can every year. You
I
know what I
know.
mean? Like
It's crazy. Like,
it's literally like it's kind of the definition of insanity, honestly. And I'm
mhm.
not saying like you shouldn't chase that, but like it's almost impossible.
Yeah, no,
And
you have, and somehow, but like that's the thing. It's almost impossible, but it's still the same teams every year. They're right there, and it's always the Ravens. They're right fucking there. They were in the conference championship last year.
I just it's hard for me to believe that he would want to go rebuild and hope with the fucking Jags or the
I'm not even
Browns or
saying
something.
necessarily rebuild. Go to the Niners. Like
Like that's what I was gonna say though. Like, is there a team that's up there that wants to like? I'm sure we would
go
trade Brock Purdy for Lamar in a heartbeat, but
go to the
like,
Rams. Like even
I guess
Seattle, I feel like Seattle would be amazing with Lamar. Not that Geno's
facts,
bad or
facts.
anything, but
I think that they're
Lamar's
gonna
way
trade.
better.
They're gonna make a splash this offseason, dude, for a quarterback. I think, and I don't mean like trade for one. I think they're gonna trade up and get Ward or maybe even Shador. But I
They're
don't know.
fucking good, dude. Especially with how JSN looked this year. Like they're right there.
They're young. They need a
Yeah.
quarterback on the same track,
Yeah,
and like
exactly. And Geno's awesome. Like I
he
think you
is
could draft a guy and sit him behind Geno for 2 years and then
absolute. The thing is, I think Gino's a free agent.
oh, is he? Gotcha.
So you can either, I mean, they could sign him back. I think that they should try and trade up and get Cam Ward and either make him the guy or sign a bridge guy to let
Hmm.
him sign Aaron Rodgers for a fucking year if you want. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm worried about the Seahawks getting their quarterback of the future this offseason for sure.
Yeah, I'm worried about the Raiders getting there. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, all the Ben Johnson went to the Bears. So
Yeah,
did you see his when he walked in the building? Did you see that video?
dude. Just
Dude, get
absolute dude. He has done nothing. He
I
what has Ben Johnson done to deserve that type of a
He's
fucking
blown
end?
the shit out of an NFC championship game and blown the shit out of a divisional series game.
Yeah, which was a much bigger blowing. Like, because at least
Well,
last
it's
year you
weird.
lost to
Like,
the Niners and you at least made it to the NFC Championship. This year you lost to a rookie quarterback at home.
I feel like it's like two different like sets of blowing. Like
Very.
this one, like they blew it from start to finish. The
Yeah, dude.
last year,
It was tickling his throat last year or this year.
last year,
Yeah.
dude, it was 24-3 at halftime.
Yeah.
Like I was literally dead. I didn't even
Yeah.
start watching the second half. I was like, fuck this. Like
Hmm.
Devin went home, dude. Like I was watching with Devin and he literally went home at halftime. Braden did too. He was like, sorry, boys. Thought it was going to be Chiefs Niners. And then out of nowhere, like, I
Yeah.
don't know. That's one of the biggest collapses I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I can't,
And so yeah, just
I
like
do
this.
think that it was the right call. There's not a better option right now, I don't
No,
think.
no.
But
And the more you wait, the less options there are going to be. Like I remember when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, it was on the back of their defense. Like they had an
hmm
incredible defense, and their
and
coordinator.
obviously Joe and Jamar were nice, but
Yeah, yeah, but like they weren't carrying the team like they are now.
no, it
Like
wasn't like this.
it was like, and their D coordinator Lou Anarumo was like
He
the
just got
hottest.
signed somewhere.
So he was like the hottest name to be a head coach. Like that next offseason, didn't take it. Another season went by, didn't take it again. And then last coaching cycle, you never even like who the
Heard of
fuck is
him.
Lou Anarumo? And now he's the DC for like the Colts, is who where he
They
just
just
signed.
hired him. I
Yeah.
just saw like a thing about
And
that.
it's like, sure, like you're an NFL coordinator, you're doing great, like you're making great money, but head coach money is so much better. Like, and
It
I think
is,
Ben
and
Johnson waited like the correct amount of time, and the only I think I don't know if I was him, because the reports said he was picking between the Bears, Raiders, and Jags, right?
I didn't honestly see that. But those are the Raiders and the Jags, are the last two teams that need one, right?
I would have gone with the Jags over the Bears.
I don't know, dude. I think that there's a lot more. I think Caleb Williams' ceiling is higher than Trevor Lawrence's. I think that Trevor Lawrence has had 4 years of opportunity, right? And like they've had good football teams, like the Jags with Trevor, and like I don't know, Caleb just
They beat
like
the
kind of got
Chiefs
the shit
last
under
year,
the
didn't they?
stick. Yeah, like they were
Yeah.
the Niners coming out of their bye went to Jacksonville in week 6 last year, Sean. It was Jacksonville -3, and they were the 1 seed in the AFC.
I remember that.
Like
Hmm.
the Niners fucking killed them, but
Yeah.
it was Jacksonville -3. And like, no, they're a good football team sometimes with Trevor, but I also
Hmm.
just feel like Trevor Lawrence is not gonna be a top 5 quarterback next year, no matter who. I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
guess maybe
I think he has the ability to.
I
It's
do too. We
just,
just haven't seen it, and I feel like he's
yeah,
had so many more chances.
he has. That's true. And Caleb did look good this year, despite being on an
If
absolutely dog shit system.
you give him a good one, it might be like Jayden
Yeah,
Daniels good.
sure,
Like,
sure. But I just feel like there's so much more wrong with the Bears that needs fixing. You know what I mean? That's not like I would have liked to see McCarthy or obviously Vrabel, like someone who's been a head coach and won
dude,
before. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. This definitely feels like it's either going to be like
It,
amazing or fucking horrible. Like, I don't think they're going to be average.
I just feel like every game, every Bears game next year is going to be like 45-42. I don't know who's going to
Pro-
win, but that's just kind of the
Probably.
feeling I have.
Yeah, fair enough. I really wonder where like a Roma Dunze or a DJ Moore is in fantasy now. Like, just because their offense is going to have some hype, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna be pulling out some bullshit next year.
I could see him drafting a running back too. Swift, I'm not really a big fan of Swift anymore, but he just seems old and he runs sideways a shit ton. I don't know if you noticed that, but DeAndre Swift is always running sideways, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's not north south, it's not downhill. It is
Yeah.
east to west.
Um,
I think he made the right call. I
I do
definitely
too.
wouldn't have gone to the
I don't
Raiders
know.
and
No, yeah, Raiders, it's like why? Like why would
and
you do that?
the division with Harbaugh, Peyton, and Andy Reid, bro. Like, and
Yeah.
you have the Raiders. Like,
And
no,
like you don't have a quarterback. Like you have the worst
no,
quarterback in that division.
that's like challenge impossible. Like,
Yeah, no, that's God mode right there. NFL
yeah,
head
like
coaching God mode.
no, literally, like that's I want to say undoable. But
Mhm.
I another name that I don't even know if he's eligible. I know that he's been talking about it. There ain't been no reports. I haven't heard shit. Is John Gruden? He said he's waiting till next cycle, or just because I don't know. I want him to be a fucking coach again, dude. I love John Gruden.
I just don't know if it could happen just because Goodell, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
I don't know. I
he
like at
he's
least I've heard
still
him
he's still in litigation against Goodell and the NFL.
against the NFL. Really,
Yeah, like
I heard him talking like on like the shred line or something, and he was saying like, absolutely, I want to be a coach again, and like I will throw my name back out there. I will get another job. I it didn't have a timetable, but like he was saying that's what he wants.
Mhm.
So
No, it'd
I
be
don't know.
cool. I love him as a coach, dude.
I do too.
He's such a fucking crazy person. Like
He lives and breathes football, dude. It's
yeah, dude.
crazy.
Nothing. Yeah, that's the only thing he thinks about is fucking football. Like,
Did you see that clip where Steven's like, "Hey, John, what was like the worst ever first half you ever had?"
yeah,
And
and he
he's
goes,
like, "I don't
"What's the
know,
worst fucking
Steven."
day you of your life?" Like,
It's cracking me up.
oh.
Should we get into
Yeah,
championships?
let's do some preview here. Commanders Eagles. This is gonna be the first game on Sunday, 1 p.m. in
I'm
Philly.
taking
Eagles are -6. Feels like a lot.
feels like a shit ton. I think
Uh,
Commanders are going to win the football game. I don't think they can. I think they're going to in six. I understand it, but it feels like it should be like 4.5.
I don't think they will. 4.5 would
Really?
feel better. Yeah. I think the Eagles are gonna win, but I don't know. The way they've been playing, I don't know if I guess they just beat the Rams by exactly 6, but like I don't know if they can beat anybody by 7. Like
No, fair enough. Yeah, I they definitely should win. I'm going to be upset if they do. I think that the Commanders just kind of have some bottled magic right now, dude. I mean, they were
dude, they are.
9.5 point underdogs and just won by 20. So
Yeah.
I don't think numbers mean shit.
No, they're hot, man. That definitely counts in the playoffs. Like you get hot, anything could happen.
And I remember both of their in-season games very vividly because the first one I bet on Terry McLaurin and he had one catch for 2 yards. He was clamped to all fuck. It was unbearable to watch. And then the second one, Jayden Daniels has 5 turnovers, or the Commanders. I think he had like 3 of them. They had 5 turnovers and they won the game, which is without Jalen.
It's wild. I think I saw that didn't Quinion Mitchell get hurt in the last game?
I didn't see that, but that would be very
I
bad.
think he did. And I know that the Commanders like best offensive lineman,
I did.
I think he's a guard. Uh
Mm-hmm.
Sam Cosby
Yeah,
like tore his
ACL.
ACL. And I don't know if there's a defensive player left in the playoffs that's playing as good as Jalen Carter is right now. Like I think he
No, I
could
agree.
absolutely wreck their shit. But again,
Probably,
dude,
but
Jayden Daniels just seems like he can handle anything. So this is going to be a really good test for him.
seems like he's been there before, man. And
Hmm.
I know that he hasn't, but I don't know. I'm really really pulling for them. I might pick Eagles -6 just to manifest it,
Yeah, I like it.
but I don't know. I
Don't get me
6
wrong,
feels
like
like a lot.
I'm definitely rooting for the Commanders here. I would love to see them go to the Super Bowl, but I just don't think
You
it's
just
going to
don't
happen.
think. Fair.
But if you asked me the same thing, I would have said the same thing about the Lions last week. So,
Yeah, no, we both would have. We both
mhm.
would have told you how bad we wanted the Commanders,
Yeah, like,
but
oh, this would be super cool, but like, no.
yeah, it ain't happening.
Yeah,
Like
but Um, yeah, it'll be a good game in Philly. I love that it's a divisional game to go to the Super Bowl. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
The NFC East is what everybody else thought the NFC North would be, it
I'm looking real
seems.
quick. I want to see what Saquon did in his two games against Washington. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In the first one, he had 26 carries for 146 yards and two touchdowns. And in the most recent one, he had 29 carries for 150 yards and also two touchdowns. So, yeah,
I would expect a lot of that. Um,
I would too, but I would also like, I don't know, man. At least if I think that Jalen Hurts can't beat you throwing the football, obviously stopping Saquon Barkley, taking him away is way harder to do than just saying it. But like, what if the Commanders, they've already seen it twice. They already like, I don't know, what if they just like sell out, stop him, make Jalen Hurts kick their ass? And maybe he does, but like,
See, that's the
I don't
thing. I
know.
think if you spend all of your defensive resources on Barkley, that hurts. Like, sure, he has been playing great, and
But he'll
he's
make it
hurt.
happen.
I think he definitely has the ability to beat them
Oh,
if
I
they
think
just
he
say 100% Barkley will not beat us. I think Hurts would
Uh,
in that
I
scenario.
think that he would too, but I just think that I'd rather take my chances with him and he hasn't
Mhm.
had to do it all damn year
Yeah,
than
it's
let
exactly.
Saquon get 255 and kick my ass.
Mhm. No, I agree.
Like,
I think that's their best chance. Their secondary was fucking electric against the Lions. So
it
like,
was just play man coverage, let AJ Brown cook you if Jalen Hurts can make it happen. But like,
mhm,
God, just don't let, if they hold Saquon under 100 yards, which would be a miracle, like, they're going to win the damn game.
mhm. It could happen. It could happen. I don't know. Either way, I'm very excited for this game. Uh,
I'm going to watch the PMT stream for sure.
I have no beef with the Eagles, so
There.
or the Commanders, but I do have beef with the Kansas City Chiefs.
With the goddamn devil magic.
I also have minor beef with the Bills, but it's more beef with John Elway because
Josh Allen,
we picked Bradley Chubb at 5 the year Josh Allen went 7.
that is brutal. We
Yes.
took Mike McGlinchey 9, and we also wanted Josh Allen apparently, but
Oh, you guys
we
see that's the thing. At least like,
we have an excuse. We didn't have a
yeah,
chance.
yeah, you could say like, well, Josh Allen was there at 9, we would have picked him. Like,
Yeah,
Josh
but
Allen was there at 5. Like,
yeah, it's hilarious because I saw a Gruden interview and it like totally it made me laugh. But we took McGlinchey at 9, and then the Raiders took someone else at 10. I think it was a bad pick,
was it like
but
Cleveland Farrell?
he was like the fourth pick in a different
Really?
draft, which
Yeah,
is even
like the year before
crazier.
that. Yeah.
But whoever they took at 10 was not who Gruden wanted. And apparently he really wanted McGlinchey. But I saw something. He was like, I'm not going to name the player and I'm not going to name the team. But in this draft, we were right around pick 10. And those motherfuckers at pick 9, they took the exact tackle that I wanted.
So it's like,
And
so you're just gonna say it then.
so all the
Yeah.
comments were like, some Mike McGlinchey, like the Niners. Like, he wouldn't name anyone, but he like
He
gives you the
just did.
scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he loved Mike McGlinchey coming out of college. Apparently,
I love Mike McGlinchey. He's my guy.
where do you go to school?
Uh Stanford.
Notre Dame with Quentin Nelson. They're on the same line,
That's wild.
which is pretty sick.
It was pretty
There's
sick.
another one I saw. Tell me where Danny Amendola and Wes Welker went to school.
They went to the same school.
They went to the same school, and I didn't know either. And I was like, "Whoa,
Uh Maybe it's just because they were on the Patriots, but I'm gonna say like UMass.
dude, it's Texas fucking Tech."
Really?
Both, but I saw like a TikTok of like the prime Patriots the other night. It was like Tom Brady, Michigan, Julian Edelman, whatever the fuck, and then it's all Danny Amendola, Texas Tech, Wes Welker, Texas Tech, and I was like,
Wow.
what?
I didn't know that. That's cool.
That's wild.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, Chiefs at home here, 2-point favorites, over under 47 and a half, hosting the Buffalo Bills. Uh,
The
I want the Bills so bad. I think they do have what it takes. Like
I think some wagons are going to be circled.
this game to me feels like the Super Bowl. I think whoever
Yeah,
wins this one is winning the Super Bowl. And God, I just hope it's the Bills, but it won't be because it's the Chiefs at home.
Well,
Uh,
Dave Portnoy, you also got to imagine, bro, as much as like, I don't fucking know if the NFL's rigged. When my team loses, I sure as shit think it is.
oh, it
But like,
is.
I definitely, if there's any part of it that's scripted, bro, and especially with betting, like Vegas is never usually wrong. There's going to be so much goddamn money on the Chiefs, bro. And whenever a team has 90% of the money on them, like
Vegas wins.
that might be the one hope that like Vegas is not going to be down losing hundreds of millions of dollars when the Chiefs inevitably win this game. And there might be some script out there. I don't know. I feel like
It does feel trappy. Like I don't know. It feels like the Chiefs should be
it feels like they're begging you to
three
bet
and
on
a
Kansas
half.
City, which is
Yeah,
usually not a good thing. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I'm curious to see how this line moves.
me too. I bet you it might get up to three, but I think that that would be the absolute max. I think that there's a lot of money. Dave Portnoy has a fucking huge bet on the Chiefs. I saw. I don't remember the
one
number, but
one of my dreams is just to have enough money where I could place a bet and just singularly move a line. Like
yeah, just like one.
just go put like $10 million on the Bills, and then all of a sudden it's even money. Like
My like this kind of related but unrelated. Like my dad used to like trade stocks for like a pretty big company in Santa Fe, but like the the bankroll that was given to him was so large for him to make moves with for the company that like he would buy a stock and it would shoot up 10 cents, which is just like that's like a worldwide thing. Like that has to
yeah,
be such a crazy
no, dude.
feeling.
Yeah, you have
Like
real effects on that market. Yeah,
you're literally moving it like with you clicking a button. Like
yeah,
I don't
it's
it's
pretty
a little
crazy.
different, but like I remember him telling me that like that by him making a transaction, it would change the price of the stock. And I was like,
Yeah,
holy shit.
yeah, that's fucking cool.
It's pretty
Um,
much the exact same thing, honestly. But
yeah, yeah, it really is. I don't know. I think if the Bills can establish the run, that'll be huge. Which
James Cook's been nice.
James Cook's been awesome. And I don't know, dude. I just think they need to establish the run, need to get the play action going, need to just have a few breaks. That's really, I think, all it's really going to come down to. These teams are very evenly matched. They've been in this situation before. They know each other very well. They play each other seemingly every year, even not in the playoffs. I don't know. It really feels like it's just going to be a game of breaks. Like whoever gets the breaks is going to win this game.
I agree. I'm just really hopeful that God and the football gods are on the right side for one
Me too.
fucking time.
This is the first. I guess to be fair, it's only the Chiefs' second playoff game this year, but this is the first one where I'm like, all right, I'm strapping in. I'm going full Chiefs
And
hater right now.
yeah,
Like,
like I will do whatever I need to fucking do.
yeah, I knew
Like
the Texans didn't have a chance, but like, dude.
I did too, and then they totally drew me back in after like the first quarter, bro. I
Hmm.
was all the way back watching that game. Like
Hmm.
I thought that they were gonna fucking do it, and then just every other play seems like the Chiefs just got handed a
Hmm.
first down until they could finally do something with it.
Hmm. Which is
I
like, it's
don't
hard to
know.
see this game not going like that. You know what I mean?
How are we thinking we do that we do our picks?
um, I don't know.
Because there's only two. Do we just say that we're like required to take two of your choice, and
Yeah, we
then
could make them worth like three each.
I'd be down.
Yeah,
And then
and then
go
players.
for a go for a whatever prop you want.
Yeah, I like that.
I re-looked at my parlay thing and it went 5 for 7.
Oh,
I
okay.
missed Mahomes by 20 yards and I had Josh Allen over 29 rushing and he only had 20, but everything else hit. And your Stafford one obviously hit.
Right on. Well, let's just move into those then, since we're talking
Yeah.
about them. So
You
I
went
don't
three,
even.
three, three, 1-1, and I went 2-3 again. And you are 22, 13-1.
Okay.
And I am 16, 22-1.
Okay.
So I don't even know how many games back I am of you, but it don't feel too possible, but I'm gonna try.
Hmm.
And especially if you're down to make them worth a little bit more than 1 point,
Sure.
that would be that would be sick.
Sure. Um. Yeah, let's make him like 3 points. Why not?
3 points.
Yeah, Super Bowl would do like 10. Like
I
all
like it. I like it.
right, it's my turn to start, right? Or no, did I start the
I
last one?
I genuinely don't even know, but I would prefer if you
I think
started.
I think it's actually yours. I feel like I
It
picked
is.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked first last time.
Kind of wanted you to go so I could just pick the opposite, but
Sure, sure. Well,
um
so we're doing snake, so you go one, I'll go two, then you go one.
yeah,
Okay.
it's so hard, man. Like my brain and my heart are two on complete different tracks right
That's
now, and I
that's yeah, I've noticed that.
I don't know how I want to go about it. Hmm.
So we'll say one either like one pick to cover and then one over under. Well,
Okay,
no, because then like I'd just be
let's just do
trapped
two
with
of
just
anything.
two of
Let's just do
anything. Yeah, I
two of
like that.
anything.
I like that. Yeah.
I am manifesting KC -2.
I wanted that one.
I'm hoping by me doing it, it doesn't win
Yeah. I really
because
wanted
everything you fucking pick wins. So
I really wanted that one.
if you would have picked it, it would have been a lock.
Um yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go Bills +2 and Commanders +6. And those
I
would be
was
my
totally just gonna say you can't take two dogs, but we just said you can take anything.
we
So
did. That we did.
I was like, dude, I want one of them,
Well, I wanted
but
fucking Chiefs.
fair, fair. Um, I'm gonna go. Damn, both games are gonna be cold.
The over-unders are the same for these games, 47.5.
I'm gonna go Bills KC under.
Okay.
Feels disgusting, but I feel like those are the picks you got to make. Also, dude, yeah, back to this real quick. Fuck you for your picks last week. Chiefs -8.5. They won by 9. Rams
Mhm.
+6. That pushed. Lions Commanders under. That was your only miss. Matthew Stafford over half touchdown, obviously hit. Bills Ravens over 51 and a fucking half. Go look at that score.
Is it
Over
52?
51 and a half, bro. It's 52,
It's
dude.
52. Let me
It's
look.
52, man. And
25, 27.
like, I was just going through it before we started, and I was like, you are
You're
fucking, you
like,
got two by
fuck this
half a
guy,
point.
dude.
Two by half a
I
point.
think last week I got one by half a point too.
I know, dude. And it's just, I'm like, I'm missing these shit by 8. Like, it's not like we're not in the same ballpark,
If you
but
want
I'm
some
like,
help, I can give you some suggestions on what to pick next
give,
time.
give me some picks.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. I'm gonna need to make like a 10 leg parlay with two fucking football games. So
Yeah. All right. So now your
I
player.
get now my player,
Yeah,
and
so do one and then we'll just alternate from there because I'm assuming you want to do more than one.
I will. We're not doing a. Last week you said I couldn't take Will Howard because he was in college, but they got Jayden Daniels half a
Yeah,
yard.
no, I saw that. That's gonna be a no.
Fair.
Yeah.
Um, what the fuck? Jalen Hurts. I took over 40 rushing yards last week, and he has that 40-yard touchdown, and he finished like 75. His line's at 30.
30 and a half. Yeah, I'm looking at
But
that.
last week it was 40.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts over 24 and a half rushing yards.
I'm seeing 30 and a half.
If you go to rushing, like it doesn't let you toggle it, but his goblin, if you go to like type in Jalen Hurts and then make the rushing yards a goblin and it says 24 and a half.
Okay.
All right, you?
Me. Um,
Me.
Me, so me. Uh,
Bro, Saquon's line. Did you see it?
130.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go James Cook over 56 and a half. And that is just rush yards.
Cool. And that's your three picks?
I might continue my prop here. We'll see,
Fair.
but it's your turn.
Okay. What is Mr. Quan? I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Saquon Tutty.
Okay. Rushing or just any
It's actually it says rushing receiving, so
receiving? Okay.
it can be either.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. I'm gonna do another one here. I'm gonna make it spicy.
I like it.
I just saw this number and I just think it's hilarious, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm going Grant Calcaterra
Half a
over
yard.
over 2.5 receiving yards.
Okay.
And that's not like a boost. That's just his line on prize picks for some reason.
Last week, Trent, book it with Trent, posted his line last week, Sean, was half a yard.
This,
He must have gotten the catch.
yeah, because it's 2.5 this week.
Yeah, he had to
Yeah.
have done something.
Yeah. All right. And then I'll be done there.
Grant Calcaterra over zero point 0.5. Damn,
Two,
we have to cut it.
it's over 2.5.
Oh, 2.5.
Yeah. All right. We have to cut it.
I mean, we got less than a minute, and I probably need to make like a 10-man parlay.
We'll cut it.
All right, Sean, I am about to cook.
Okay. Let's see it.
Travis Kelsey over 49.5 receiving yards.
Oh, I love that.
I do too. Um, what bill do I take?
I already have Cook.
Joshua? You do have Cook. Like theoretically, I'm not planning on it, but like I don't know. Could I take James Cook touchdown? Or like I could, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do Josh Allen over 249 pass rush.
Okay.
I really don't know how many I need to do, but I have in my head that I'm like 15 games behind you. So I think to like give it a chance, I have to keep going for
Yeah,
a while.
you're pretty far behind. Dude,
Okay, like this is gonna sound dumb. Like you're letting me take an over of a goblin, correct? Like
sure.
I've been taking goblin overs. Can I take demon unders, or is that not?
Sure.
Like actually,
Sure.
I want Jalen fucking Hurts under 249 pass yards.
Done.
That's crazy that that is his max demon and Josh's max goblin is the same exact number. Dude, I don't know. This might be the first under that's ever been taken, other than your lad McConkey.
I don't want to talk about that. No, I took Washington Detroit under last week.
Yeah, yeah, fair. Damn, unders are shit. This might not. Jalen Hurts gonna throw for like 500 yards on my head, dude.
Yeah.
Um, I am gonna go with the same number for Jayden Daniels. I don't know. I'm scared of at Philly.
Under or over?
I was gonna go over his pass rush, but I'm scared of it now. Mm, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep scrolling. You can definitely merge some of this together if you need.
I will. Don't worry.
Damn, Deami Brown's line is so high. Okay, I need to take. Damn, there's just not a lot of football games is the problem I'm running into.
Yeah, yeah. Not many players left to pick.
Yeah, like holy crap, I just found a sick one. Brian Robinson Jr. over 24 and a half rushing.
24 and a half.
Over 24.5 rush. Real quick, we just got another fucking DM.
Dude,
Have
I
you
just saw
are you
that.
logged into
Yeah,
Rock
dude,
Talk?
I'm literally looking at it right now. It's
We
so
need
funny.
Jess to fuck off, man.
Dude,
I don't
yeah.
know what's going on. That's the third time we've gotten a DM. Did you like my reply to the first
Oh, I
one?
loved it. I loved it. Hey, if you've made it this far in the episode, drop in the comments what we should reply to this, and we'll
Go to Jess's account, that Jess,
yes, we're
whatever her name
whatever.
is,
Yeah,
and
ah,
tell her to leave Rock Talk Pod alone. And this is no place for what she's trying to offer us.
no, tell her she can keep doing it if she like posts us.
Yeah, if she shuts us out, maybe it's free press, but
Yeah,
it's like the third one of those, bro. I'm happy that we were here to share
I
that
know, dude.
because,
That's so
like,
funny.
what the fuck?
Follow the Rock Talk Instagram. TikTok's back now. Follow the TikTok.
Follow them all.
Follow them all.
Let me look up real quick. Alston Eckler. Eckler?
I hardly
Hardly
know
know
her.
him. Um, damn, they aren't offering too many goblins on Austin fucking Eckler. Oh, well, if I'm allowed to take demon unders, AJ Brown under 99
Receiving or total?
receiving.
Okay.
Um, it's Hollywood. Kincaid was such a bum last week, dude.
Well, he's due.
Definitely do. Receptions. I'm gonna go Dallas Goddard over 2.5 receptions.
You got so many picks.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
And we're going in for more.
All righty. Khalil Shakir over deciding between yards and receptions. We'll do Khalil Shakir over 39 and a half
Receiving yards?
receiving.
Okay.
One more, lucky number 10.
Yeah. Nice even number.
Seems intelligent. Do I have a Jayden Daniels yet? I do not have a Jayden Daniels yet. We're gonna go with Jayden Daniels. Um, yeah, I'll just do I think it's 249 pass rush.
Word.
And so, at least on Prize Picks, um, say Dallas Goedert broke an ankle in the first half, he would be rebooted in like that. If it happened in the first half, that pick would be void. I'm just a little weary that I have 10 athletes. If like, can we abide by Prize Picks rules? Obviously, if it's the
Sure.
first play of the third quarter and someone goes down, it
Sure.
stands.
We'll just
But
call it a push. Yeah.
second play of the game, when if Josh Allen twists his ankle or something, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
But so those are all worth one, obviously, and then the big games are worth three.
Yes, correct.
So I have the potential
And
of
the big games count as three on the loss column as well as in the win column.
Sean. I have the potential of 19 points this week
Yeah, so you could just come all the way back right now.
because, like, if KC wins, the Bills would lose. So that's a 6 point game.
Mhm.
And my other one's three, and I got a 10 legger. So
Dude, if the Bills win, I'm gonna be like, I might be happier than I would have been if the Broncos won a playoff game this year.
just
Like,
seeing the Chiefs lose.
I'm gonna go fucking party if the Bills win.
No, yeah, dude. They cannot. The Chiefs cannot fucking win. But hey, TikTok's back. We were worried
It's
about
back.
that.
Yeah, we were.
Shout out
We're
TikTok. I'll get some clips from this one.
sick.
Well,
Sick. There's got to be clips galore in this episode.
yeah, I would assume. Maybe get some of our Broncos Niners beef.
Yeah, that was you were fired up there, dude.
Yeah, you had me for a second. I was like,
You
wait,
were
it's all right. We're friends.
yeah. I can tell, dude,
This
by the
isn't
look on when you get this look, like
what the fuck are you talking about? I remember so vividly, man. I think it was like our biggest football fight ever. But you looked me dead in the eyes and told me you'd rather have Baker than Jimmy, and I like wanted to fight you.
I remember.
Like I
Yeah.
was like, there is no, you're an idiot. What are
Yep.
you? You're just trying to make me mad. I was the idiot.
You were. And
But
you
on
did.
this one, you're like,
Oh
okay,
yeah, for
we
sure.
don't have to go
For
back
sure.
there, but
Yeah, based off records, like you obviously know ball more than I do. So, I
I
mean,
mean, if we go off picks, shit,
I
man, I want Genty, and the world will be good. We got a home Super Bowl next year, Sean, that
want
I am manifesting.
I want T. Higgins. And last time the Broncos won a Super Bowl was in your stadium. So,
Fair,
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Anyways,
I was thinking about that. Like they like, it's weird that it's not in a dome. I
I
feel like.
know, I know. It's like sometimes it's in New York, like which is outside in February. Like that's
So I
crazy.
looked it up because Amanda was saying she was like, as Tom Brady, because she was like, has any team ever had a home Super Bowl? And I said, there's only been like two, and it was like two in the last
It
4 years.
was the Bucks and the Rams in
And the
back-to-back
Rams.
years. Yeah.
But that's what I told her. And then she was like, oh, did Tom Brady like never have one on the Patriots? And I was like, I don't think there's ever been a Super
I
Bowl in New England.
I
Like,
doubt it. Yeah.
but so I looked it up, and there hasn't. And they said that it either has to be a dome, or over the past 50 years within that week of the Super Bowl, your average temperature needs to be above 50 degrees to have the game there in February, which,
Whoa.
like, I don't know how New York was possible, but
Yeah, no, because I mean, I'm pretty sure when we got our fucking teeth kicked in by Seattle, that was in New York. I'm pretty sure.
um, Super Bowl
No, or that one's might have
previous.
been in
It
Arizona.
honestly, like, to me, that sounds like they couldn't have one there, dude. But like, I don't know. Okay, what year were you thinking?
That would have been 2013. That was when Peyton won MVP.
2013 Baltimore beat the Niners, it says.
Maybe it was the year after that then.
The year after Seattle beat, you're talking about when Seattle won?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at MetLife. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's the only one on here that I see though, dude.
It's not like West Coast or a dome
No, bro, like that was the only Super Bowl that's ever happened in that stadium.
in New York. Huh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the whole list right now. It's happened in like Hard Rock in New Orleans like 9 times each.
Yeah. New Orleans, Atlanta. Yeah.
Glendale, there's been a
Miami,
couple.
There's been a bunch in Glendale. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pretty crazy
Yeah, the
there.
East Rutherford, New Jersey just looks insane on here, dude.
Yeah.
Every other one is Florida. There was one at Ford Field, but that's a dome.
Yeah. Exactly. There's one in Minnesota, but that was the dome
Yeah, bro. Every single one, if you go and look, is in like a tropical place or a
or a
dome. Like
dome.
East Rutherford, New Jersey is actually insane.
Yeah. It seems like nowadays, like if you want to host a Super Bowl, you have to build a dome. But like,
Yeah.
and like my uncle is a big Broncos fan as well, and I saw him over Thanksgiving, and he was like, "Dude, we have to build a dome in Denver. Like, it just like we have to host a Super Bowl." I'm like, "Dude, fuck that." Like,
Yeah.
it's such a pussy take, dude, that like football should be played indoors. Like, why?
I'm
Like,
good on that too, honestly. Like I understand, like
I get it. It's like it makes things level, but like
I like
don't like
variety. It's not
it's not like when it's snowing, one team is playing in the snow and the other team is playing in a dome. Like
no,
you
yeah, both teams
both
have the
teams have to
snow.
deal with it. Like
No, I agree. I'm looking, dude, like last year, Vegas dome, Arizona dome, SoFi dome, Raymond James in Tampa,
that's
not a
open.
dome.
Yeah.
Hard Rock, not a dome, but it's like enclosed. I don't know. It's weird. It's like the square top. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's just like the little window at the top.
Dome, Levi Stadium, dome, MetLife, dome.
Dude, clip that. Just dome, 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 dome.
It's out of context. Come check out this week's Rock Talk to find out what
Yeah.
we were talking about.
Dome, 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 dome.
Fuck.
Right on. Well, what else is there? Ohio State won the Natty. Good for them.
Yeah, I kind of fully anticipated it,
Yeah, no,
but
I wasn't really that shocked. Notre Dame made it a game. I was like, holy shit, they might
I was kind of
actually do
shocked that it was
this.
closer than it was. But
Yeah.
I didn't have the money to bet on it. But six, what was the line? Six? That did not feel right.
Was it only six? I thought it was
I
like
thought it was
eight.
6.5. At least like when I first looked at it, I think it was 6.5. That might have gotten bumped up.
I'll bet you it moved up because yeah, it's
Let me go look.
yeah, there it's just it's crazy, dude, with this new playoff format. Like
It closed at 8,
mhm.
but it says it opened at 9.5. I swear I saw 6.5. That might have been just the Texas one.
Yeah, that would
I
make sense.
but I could have swore I saw 6 or
Um,
6.5.
yeah, just it's wild to think that like these are two like this is now modern college football, where these are two guys who were not on these teams last year,
Mm-hmm.
and two
Riley Leonard was
teams,
a Duke.
and Will Howard was at K-State.
Yep.
And these are two teams that would not have been in the playoff if it was a 14 playoff. Like
That is
they were the
crazy.
7 and 8 seed. Ohio State lost to Michigan to end the year, dude. And then yeah.
So in a vacuum, is Michigan back-to-back national champs?
Dude, I mean
Like I saw a post last night that was like, congratulations to Michigan on being the back-to-back best team in college football.
yeah.
I'm sure
I
it was
don't
from a
know.
Michigan page, but it
Oh,
made me laugh.
it was probably fucking Henry.
Yeah, it probably was Henry. Shout out, Hen. Sorry about your Lions, bro.
Yeah, he was our boy Hen was at that game. Oh, I want to talk to him about that. We got to have him on
Was
next
he
time.
there? I didn't talk to him.
Yeah, he was
He
at the
was?
game. Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
That has to be brutal, man. Seeing your team lose in person would be a whole new kind of
Especially when
like,
you go into it and you're like Lions fans weren't even They
I'm
weren't even
scared.
thinking about the fucking Commanders. Yeah. Even when the Commanders got off to a hot start, they're like, okay. Like,
Okay, like
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dude, that would be a whole if he like you spend money. I mean, Henry probably spent like
He
50
probably
bucks
spent
and then
$50 and sat at fourth row at the 50-yard line. But
literally, I loved it. Like he just, I don't even want to say admitted. Like
dude, he
he's
just
just
aired
more
it
than
all out.
willing to talk
Yeah. He
about
was
it.
just like,
But
yeah,
like,
so what I do to cheat the system is
he made it sound just though.
sure. Yeah, it's he justified it by his standards. Like
The Lions would want him to do that, Sean. He's really
yeah,
doing
that's
this for
like
that.
that is no justification other than just making him feel better about it.
Yeah, fair. But like, dude, fuck. I mean, I can't afford those tickets, and I can't tell you that given the opportunity, I'd do anything
I'd
different.
do the exact same shit, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
if I would have thought of that and had that opportunity, I would have
Yeah,
done it.
100%.
I've tried that at baseball games, and they're like, "Take it," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah, dude, I feel like
actually up
most
there."
places have ushers just at the very like this at the front top of every staircase
Well, they do, but what Henry said he does is he just like goes in and edits his
and
ticket to say a
forges
different,
it.
like forges it to say a
Hmm.
different seat, so that
Hmm.
the person's just like, okay, because he knows no one's sitting in that seat.
Hmm.
I mean, it's kind of foolproof, other than us airing it out. But
He did it first.
yeah, come here, government.
Yeah. All right, well, let's cut this off here.
I like it. My computer is at 4%.
Ooh, well, it's been a pleasure talking rock with you.
Dude,
Uh,
try not to come at Brock Purdy like that again.
yeah, sure. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Uh,
Fuck the Chiefs.
fuck the
Go
Chiefs.
Niners.
Go Bills.
And I'll even give you a go Broncos.
Dude, thank you. I'm gonna go change the name of our group chat to Bo Nix greater than Brock Purdy.
Dude, I'm gonna leave the group chat.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
We'll
But
fucking talk next week when we have conference champions. We'll talk Super Bowl.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Shout out Ryder.
Shout out. Yes, I have to shout out Ryder.